It's August 11th, 2012. Still very early in the morning here on Salt Spring Island, and I'm standing in my upper garden. And I just want to tell you a little bit about a plant I grew from seed here in 1990. This is a Heteromeles arbustifolia. This is a Latin name for a Toyon, or Christmas berry, and these are native to California. And the way I got the seed was kind of by mistake. I ordered a bunch of Washingtonia flifera palm seeds from a seed company in Southern California, along with many other thousands of seeds I used to get from this company, and this plant came up in the seed flat, and I wasn't really sure what it was at the time until I did a little research into it. So it's a broadleaf evergreen. It's got nice, I guess the leaves on it are about 4 to 5 inches in length and serrated along the edges. Always green year round, and it does produce flowers at this time of the year. So the flowers are open here at the top where it gets more sun, and these are still in the bud stage, ready to open up, and it does attract butterflies and moths. And in the fall, this produces red berries. That's why they call it a Christmas berry. The berries, I think, are somewhat edible, but if you eat too many of them, they do contain cyanide properties. And too many of these berries will eventually kill you, so I don't advise you eat these things. This plant here, Heteromeles arbustifolia, can grow up to 25 feet tall or so. This one's quite tall. It's about at least 5 or 6 feet, 6 feet taller than I am. So I guess this one's about 12 feet tall, something like that. And it's got a nice thick trunk, and it's surrounded by eucalyptus trees. It's not growing in the best location, but yet it still thrives. So it's growing with eucalyptus trees, they grew from seed, and lots of palm trees. Very drought tolerant. I do water the palm trees, so that's the only irrigation this plant gets. The deer have never eaten this plant yet. It's not a common plant up in this area. I do know of 2 other ones growing on our island in a private garden that were planted much later than this one. So this one's been at this location for a couple of decades, and I did plant it as a seedling. Cold hardiness on this plant, the Toyon, is around 5 degrees Fahrenheit, I believe, something like that. So bottom out minimum, and I believe it probably would get damaged at that temperature. We don't have to worry about that here at this location, because I don't think I'm ever going to see 5 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's a nice addition for any temperate garden. If you're in the zone 8B, you could try this in your garden, and it goes well with, like I say, palm trees and other mixed broadleaf evergreens. So I'll grab the camera in a second, and I'll show you this plant. And this one here grows in full sun or part shade, and you can see some of the flowers here. Anyway, I'll grab the camera so you can get a little bit closer look at them. They're actually starting, some of them are starting to be finished now, and then they're going to be turning into the berries. But really nice with the berries. I'll shoot a video later on in the season when it has the berries on. It's quite a wide plant, and I just don't have the heart to prune it. It is hanging over my trail. It's kind of like the Ho Chi Minh Trail in here. I have so much thick exotic vegetation, but that's the way I like it. The thicker the better, and I do like the jungle look. So it's going to be a beautiful day here on Salt Spring Island. It's about 7:15 a.m. in the morning here, and it's already about 16 degrees and rising. We've got clear sky, and it's going to be a good weekend. I think the expected high today should be around 23, something like that, and warmer inland, of course. It'll be about 23 by the ocean, and probably around 26, 27 inland, maybe a little bit better. So anyway, this is Heteromeles arbustifolia, or Toyon, and it is native to California, and lots of people like to call it the Christmas berry. Very, very nice addition for any garden, and one of my favorites in here. And it's kind of neat when you grow your own plants from seed, so rewarding to watch it grow. So there's the flowers, lots of flowers on it, and I'll give you a close-up look at the leaves. There's the foliage there. Just an absolutely beautiful plant, and it goes really well with everything else I grow here on the north end of Salt Spring Island. Here's the eucalyptus trees up there. And the bees like it, so that's always a good thing, because I like bees.